Alright, Geminis. Where are you? Where are you at? So let's see what's going on in your world. I hope you had an awesome holiday, by the way. I got an extra snow day, so I was like, yes, Merry Christmas to me. No work. Yeah, it's been pretty good though. A lot of time to like really reflect after the holidays and just kind of chill. I don't know, that's been nice. As you guys know me, I thrive when I'm just like laying there looking like a blob. You know? Like, yes, this is my happy place. Nobody remove me from this. That was me yesterday. I was just like, I don't know, I would do like tarot readings and stuff, and then I'm like, time for a nap. Like, I'm just a fucking cat or something. I don't know. I don't know. Geminis, you can understand. You're also an air elemental. We think so much with our brains. We work out that that muscle so damn much. It's like we get tired. We're like, okay, we've used all our energy. People are like, how are you tired? You didn't do shit. I'm like, I did so much, so much thinking. Man, this one doesn't want to throw cards at me. I have to grab another one. Another one. Oh, there we go. Okay. So this deck, I typically don't read in reverse unless I feel like called to, or it like matches the context better. So like, yeah, I'm very picky choosy with this one. Bear with me. Okay. So we have the Nephilim, right? There's controversy, assessments, and new perspectives, right? With the Agarthans, I get that you're manifesting something. You have multidimensional perception and attunement, so you're very gifted. Blue Avians, so I feel like yeah, you're a mystic. You're into philosophy, and you're releasing karma at this time. So, like, karmic cycles might be just kind of falling off for you. Because as you pay your karmic debt, they're just gonna bill. You know, they're just gonna like, okay, goodbye. It's kind of beautiful how that happens. Alright, we have Nagas. The Lovers, erotica, and sensuality. So maybe, you know, whether or not you're in union, I feel like the universe is trying to bring you into that. I mean, I will dive deeper into this and kind of clarify. Syrians, responsibilities, lessons, growing up. Yeah, so taking on a lover is like taking on a whole new responsibility, right? And then with the Alpha Centurions, there's foresight, planning, and strategy. Okay, so I'm going to clarify all this shit. Because this is a lot. It's like, I feel like you're learning a lot of lessons. You're strategizing for something here. And it all has to do with, like, your new perspectives on things. Your new, like, really getting in tune with your higher dimensional self. Your higher state of being. It's like, I feel like you're listening to the divine right now. You're getting that calling and you're really listening. So, let's see. So, to clarify the Nephilim. What new perspectives are we gaining? Six of Cups in reverse. So I feel like you, your new perspectives will be with getting in touch with your inner child. I feel like you've been neglecting that a bit, like trying to be too much of a grown-up, like trying to be too serious about life, not really trying to enjoy life, right? Life is about living, so, yes. As I get my tarot cards all wet. Spill it. But yeah, so, okay. You definitely should be reaching out to your inner child. I feel like that's going to help you along the way. You know, being too much of an adult really takes away a lot of your connection to spirit, because it requires a level of that childlike curiosity to really draw you back into it, right? To really pull you in there. Try to have fun. Like, we don't exist just to fucking be serious and die. Okay, like, yeah, I feel like maybe you're taking shit way too seriously in life, and you need to chill, okay? It's just not that serious, you know, and I don't know, maybe I'm just a few, like, ego deaths in, and I've gotten to the point, like, everybody's like, you need an ego so that you have something to fight for you, so for survival and da-da-da, and I'm like, you see, I'm at the point, I don't even know if I should be surviving. Like, I don't even know if that really matters, you know, in the grand scheme of things. That's how deep I am. I don't even know, like, I have the guts to not fight back, you know, I have the guts to not fucking need to survive, you know, so, you know, like, all I'm saying is, you know, don't take everything so damn serious. That's where the biggest mistake is, because you know what, people like me end up living until they're like 120, and then like people who take everything so damn serious, they live until they're like 50, you know, it's just how it goes. So let's, yeah, get in touch with your inner child, you got this. And then the Agarthans, let's see. What are you manifesting at this time? What's your focus? What are you perceiving in those higher dimensions? What's it bringing you to? Maybe I'll pull another deck. This one's... It's so, like... I don't know. And maybe I need to shuffle it a lot more, because it's just not... It's, like, really stiff. Alright, Asgarthans. Okay, one card, please. After shuffling, please. So let's see what you're manifesting. Alright, we have this star in reverse. Star in reverse. This is something that you feel like is almost out of your reach. It's like it's like that light in the darkness, but you're like, it's almost too far, right? In your mindset, you feel like it's too far to reach, and that's because you're not living that childlike wonder, thinking maybe this is possible, you know. And maybe you're so headstrong. Maybe you're so stuck on it being one way that when other doors of opportunity open, you're kind of slamming those shut. And I feel like that's something that you shouldn't do. Because opportunity presents itself in many different ways, you know. And it might end up being better than what you originally had wanted, you know. What you originally were kind of like idealizing. And the thing about manifesting is, like, there are two parts of manifesting we don't get to dictate. How it happens, when it happens. So, you might be so stuck on logistics, on it being one solid way, that, like, you don't focus on, other possible routes to get you to where you want to be. You're just kind of stuck on this one thing. So I would say that's something that you should release, that mindset, because oftentimes there are other ways, other paths presenting themselves at this time, right? And then so the blue avians, all right, philosophy, releasing karma, mysticism. All right, let's clarify that. What are we releasing karmically? Okay, so we've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Empress. Okay, so I feel like because the Empress energy almost feels like where you're sitting, So maybe something that the Empress has to release, right? In order to be an Empress, is she has to release preconceived notions of what that would be like. She has to release things that hold her back from her duties. She has to release mindsets. A lot of mindsets. I feel like you're releasing a lot of mindsets. Or you're releasing an Empress. I don't know. That is the other option. But I feel like you're sitting in this Empress energy. And I feel like once you release that karma, the karmic debt that you've been paying off, then this Knight of Pentacles comes rushing in with all this dough, all this money, windows and doors of opportunity just start flying open for you. And it's like, but you need to release something here. I feel like you need to release that preconceived notion. You have to sit in the Empress energy for a minute. Even if you're a guy, I don't give a fuck. That means that you're a creator. That means that you are a life bringer to the earth. You bring something in your creations, right? Your creations are what you birth to life. They're like your babies, and you incubate them, and you go through that. And honestly, you could just be like feeling a little bit more of that nurturing side of the Emperor, like you might be feeling more of that Empress energy. And there's nothing wrong with that. I often sit in the Emperor energy, and I'm a woman, it's like because I'm not that nurturing. I mean, I can be, okay, but, typically I'm not. I'm an Aquarius, you know how it be like. But yeah, so I just see that, like, whatever you need to release, I feel like you know what you need to release. I feel like I'm just sitting here dancing around something you already know. You know what that very specific thing is that you need to release to bring in all this. Alright, Nagas. Let's see, let's clarify that. It's funny because in Spanish, nalgas means butt. Alright, so let's clarify this. Queen of Wands. Alright. So, I feel like, alright, Wands is all about communication, connection. Nagas is all about the lovers, erotica and stuff. I feel like you're making connections with somebody who is a potential mate here. I don't know if they're already with you or if you're going to be, but I feel like you've been making little connections and talking, right? I feel like this is somebody who reaches out and tries to communicate with you. Let's see. I know you want to know more about this Queen of Wands. Although, it could be you, because you're also in the Empress energy. So it could be you reaching out, trying to communicate with somebody else. Because the Empress is all queens wrapped into one. I feel like this is you, honestly. Let's see. Alright, let's dive a little deeper in this Queen of Wands. What does this mean? Yes, Nagas. How about that? Let's pick up on both energies here. I feel a connection. Oh, not this one. Not this deck. Alright. So, Nagas, Queen of Wands. Nagas, Queen of Wands. I feel like it's almost like a friendship that's kind of like brewing into something more. Just with this communication thing, I feel like there's a lot more communication that happens before actual union here. This is what you're releasing. You're releasing a desire to be with this person. But the Empress being the clarifier for, releasing karma, and the Queen of Wands, I feel like you feel like this is a karmic partner. Or could be. With the Nine of Swords in reverse, though, and the Chariot in reverse, it's like you're not moving forward with it because you're scared of an outcome. Like, you don't want to get hurt, or you don't want to get caught up in a web. You feel almost like it would be imprisoning you to, it's like you're shutting it down before there's even a chance. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Okay. Alright. I know a Gemini who would fit in this. I feel like, that kind of makes sense. Because the Gemini I know typically operates alone a lot. So I feel like you're releasing, you're just not moving forward with it. And it's like communication opens up, they come in, you get like a hint of an idea about this connection or whatever, but it's like you shut it down in your mind before you even let it grow into anything else. So you're like, you know what, whatever, I ain't doing that. It's like you just come to this place where you're just like, nah, and you don't move forward on it. You don't push the envelope, you don't try. Maybe it's because it's just been a while and you're like, you know what, I'm good by myself. I don't want to end up I don't want to get hurt. That's what I'm really feeling. Like, I feel like you've been hurt before and you just really don't want to deal with that again. But yeah, so let's see. Syrians. Responsibilities, lessons, growing up. What are we learning? What's making you grow up? Alright, so the moon in reverse. Yeah, so one of your lessons in life has been just you, like, transparency and honesty, right? I feel like that's one of your biggest lessons, and that's been a big thing for you growing up. And maybe that's why it's hard for you to get into these connections as well, because you are transparent and honest, and you want that from other people. You want to know, like, that they're going to meet you halfway on that. And typically, people haven't, right? People haven't been that transparent with you. And I feel like, you've had to let go of some people who really put you in a shitty position or in a shitty mindset. And so you're releasing things before it even comes into fruition, because you're like, I don't want to be lied to. I don't want to be hurt. I don't want to be deceived, Yeah, that's what I'm really gathering from the moon, because I don't see you as a deceptive person. I don't see you as like a manipulative bad person, right? You want, like, one of your lessons growing up is just learning that, like, you want to show up being exactly who you are, and you want others to do the same, and typically they haven't with you, right? And that can be fucking annoying, right? I feel that. It's annoying. I get you. Then the Alpha Centurions. Foresight, planning, and strategy. Okay, so what are we planning? What are we strategizing? Alright, so we have Temperance. Full ass ego death. I love that. That's like Earth Angel energy, right? That's where the foresight comes from, I feel like. You're divinely guided. You're just listening, right? You're listening to your calling at this time. Three of Cups in reverse. So, I feel like you're, almost like you're choosing not to collaborate a full plan with other people at this time. It's kind of like you've been doing it on your own for so long that, like, you almost are trying to just take the reins and strategize something for yourself. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you've already chosen a path. I feel like you already done did it. Okay. So what's the overall plan, right? Let's see that. What's the overall plan for you? What's going on? Yeah, Two of Wands in reverse. You've already decided your path. Your path has already been decided. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, you get a lot of reverses in this. So I get the feeling... Now we've got Page of Cups in reverse. The hater card. That's what I call it, because in the upright, it's the lover, right? Somebody who just, like, gives love. So I feel like there's been a hater in the mix, and that's why you're not collaborating with others at this time. Like, you feel like you've dealt with a shady kind of individual who didn't have your best interest at heart, right? So I feel like you're just kind of strategizing, doing it alone. I feel like you're just kind of like, you're planning out your success for yourself, by yourself. Because I feel like anytime you start getting close to this, like, Naga's energy, this lover's energy, or even collaboration with others, I feel like you feel like people fuck with your energy and they, like, get your head off course a little bit. So I understand, and I'm kind of right there with you. And I'm like, I feel like Geminis and we same but different. It's like I don't know. I feel this on a deep fucking level. I feel this. And honestly, this Temperance card is all that you need to sit in. This is all that you need to really focus on. Your divine calling. Listen to the messages coming through, and you got this. You're fine. And you'll know when it's time to bring in other energies should that time come, but I feel like giving yourself space and time is important too. But this is pretty much what I got for you. Namaste. I love you all, and I hope you have a great day.